Prince Harry isolated as Duke of Sussex forced to sit alone at Prince Philip's funeral. Prince Harry was forced to sit by himself inside St. George's Chapel as the Duke made his first public appearance in the UK since quitting royal duty. Prince Harry cut an isolated figure during Prince Philip's funeral service this afternoon. The Duke of Sussex was forced to sit by himself inside St. George's Chapel as the Duke made his first public appearance in the UK since quitting royal duty. During the live broadcast of the service, Harry was seen walking in the opposite direction of William to take his seat in the church. The Duke of Sussex cut a lonely figure as he sat alone a few seats away from Princess Anne and her husband, Sir Timothy Laurence. The royal appeared emotional as he joined his father Prince Charles and brother William in the funeral procession ahead of the funeral. The seating arrangement inside the chapel was tied to household bubbles at Prince Philip's funeral. That meant that the Duchess of Cambridge and Prince William sat together, while Prince Harry sat alone. This is the same reason why the Queen was alone during the service, since Philip was her bubble at Windsor Castle. Royal commentator Victoria Murphy said of the photo of the lonely Queen, "This is an incredibly moving image of the Queen alone today." Piers Morgan also discussed the photo, and wrote on Twitter, "Has there ever been a more heartbreaking picture of the Queen? The cruel separation and loneliness suffered by so many in this pandemic, now endured by the world's most famous woman as she says goodbye to her husband of 73 years. Just devastating." It was also notable that the Queen did not lead the funeral procession. Instead, that duty was left to Prince Charles, the future king and first son of the Duke and the monarch. The Prince of Wales was in the lead group alongside his sister Princess Anne. They were followed by their siblings the Earl of Wessex and Duke of York. In the third row, the Duke of Sussex, Duke of Cambridge and their cousin Peter Phillips walked to the chapel for the funeral service. The ceremony was conducted by the Dean of Windsor, David Connor, and Archbishop of Canterbury Justin Welby. The Dean of Windsor opened the service by saying, "We are here today in St. George's Chapel to commit into the hands of God the soul of his servant Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh. With grateful hearts, we remember the many ways in which his long life has been a blessing to us. We have been inspired by his unwavering loyalty to our Queen, by his service to the nation and the Commonwealth, by his courage, fortitude and faith." Members of the public were urged to stay away due to coronavirus restrictions though the service is broadcast live. A national minute's silence was held at 3 p.m. to commemorate the Duke of Edinburgh's life. The Duke of Sussex had not returned to the UK since relocating to the United States with his wife Meghan Markle and son Archie Harrison in March 2020. Harry was last seen at a family event when he attended the Commonwealth Day service at Westminster Abbey days before the UK was plunged into lockdown and travel restrictions to and from the US were implemented. The royal made his way back to the UK the day after the Duke of Edinburgh died at Windsor Castle aged 99.